Mhm. So did you guys find a last question? Yeah. Oh, beautiful. The last question was what? Oh, I dropped the cake that is the. Wait, can you repeat that question one more time? Why? Why dropped right, yes, okay, hold on. So the question is, why didn't Trout and Linda kill Kate? No, why threatened, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this one was the last question. Why she right? Yeah. Okay. So do you have it? Right? Amy, what is it? Why? Because Gerald was all his money, so in the mindset. That yes, but that's not the reason. You need to focus more about Kate, what she is more than what he had lost, right? You have to focus on what Kate Barrow had been doing. She had been doing. Oh yes, Amy.
Because Kate wrote every band from James to hosting.
Beautiful. That this question I think would say what you said was right because Trout lost his money, so he wanted to steal his money back, but that was not the reason because they both knew that what Kate Barrow had been doing, right? She's been robbed everywhere and she's been keeping that money, right? From Green Lake to Houston. She robbed a lot of places, and she robbed a lot of places mean she robbed a lot of money, loot, right? Whoa. Yeah. Is that the last one? Is that the last one? Huh? Amy is going to steal your loot today. So why didn't Trout and Linda kill? How come they didn't kill her? Bang bang. How come they didn't bang bang? Bang bang. Yes, Amy, why?
Because they were going to be living for a long time.
Yeah, yes. They didn't kill because they had to dig for a long time. They had killed her, right? That's not the main reason. You're always getting close. Why? You have to focus on what they kidnapped Kate Barr. Why they kidnapped? Not kidnapped, but they had her hide her legs and why they had her in the first place.
But
Yes, Amy.
they have to get out.
Because they want to know where she buried the loot. Because they had to get the loot. If they had killed her, right? You're thinking, Amy. Wow, big girl. Okay, I'm gonna give your team first points. Bella, winning team. Roll the dice and do it, and then losing team, roll the dice too, but highest and the lowest, winning team highest, losing team lowest. So how did Kate die then? If they didn't kill her, who killed her? Do you think she killed herself? Wait, do you think she killed herself? Amy.
Spotted lizard by her,
And so who killed her?
the lizard.
Yes, she was killed by the lizard. She was bitten by a lizard because that lizard is venomous, right? You answer 1, 2, 3, baby. Go, baby. Oh, that one. This one. That's not good. Sticky one. Be very, very careful because they're right next to each other. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, that yes. That is what?
3 stems.
3 stems. I'm gonna have to give you 3 stems. Let's go. Why did Miss Kathleen and Sam have to leave the town? Why they had to leave the town? Why they could not stay? These pens are very comfortable. Oh, I love these ones. They're so comfortable. Why they had to leave? So embarrassing.
Because everyone think it was not good day.
Yeah,
Very-
but that's not the crucial part, right? That's not the reason that they had to leave town. There's gotta be more important, big thing that they had to face, so they had to leave the town. Yes, Gal.
Some of the same banking state where the first was going to be
That's, I mean, that's not the crucial part, right? Someone had seen them kissing, yes, but the word spread, yes, but what? That was not it. The shirt was going to hang Sam, kill Sam, so they had to leave town. Understood?
Yes.
Go, Bill. You're gonna stay as a mermaid. You're talking walking today. Um, yes, back to. So how did Sam's dad change with Catherine? Yes, Amy.
it was one of the most beautiful in all the list.
Yes, like you changed me too. She became one of the most feared outlaws in all of the West. Wow, you know, you always like when Jenny's not here, you two are like flying, right? Go, baby. Jenny, are you watching? What? Purple is what? Bomb other team. There's nothing to bomb. Bob, you're golden. No. So why did Trout, Walker, and Linda loosely tie Kate's legs together? Why not tight? Roxy. Mm-hmm.
It was because if they left loosely, so she could walk together, no one walk together.
Well, they want her to walk, be able to walk, but not run, right? So not tight. Nice, right? Go, baby. Do you want to repeat or roll the dice? Okay, go ahead. Still roll the dice and repeat, right? Oh, what's that? Huh? The spelling machine has gotten it into you? Oh, must have something got into you, right? Did you cut your hair more here? No? Say? What? Oh. Mm. Oh. Wow. You still have that game skill, Val. So let's look at the next question. Why did Kay smile after being bitten by the lizard? Go ahead, Amy.
Because there was nothing behind her.
Excellent. She's just that zone now. There's nothing they could do to her, right? Right? They could not do anything anymore. Oh. Oh, sorry. So we checked lesson 8, right? Okay, wow, we finished everything. Jenny, are you watching? She's watching. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you to look at lesson 19. Wow, we finished it very fast. There might be a chance that we can watch it all together today. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. So let's look at lesson. I think it's 10, right? Okay, so let's look at lesson 10. So this is another thing that we need to understand. What is a word of state? You know, we don't have a word of state here in Korea, right? Yes. So when you look at chapter 31, Jiro was a child who had no home and no parents, family. So that means he had no one to watch out for him, right? Then who is going to watch out for Jiro? The country, but not the whole country, right? The state. State means here in Korea, we have a state, right? Gyeonggi-do is a state, right? So word of state means in chapter 31, Jiro still hadn't returned to camp, right? He escaped, right? So we don't know, and they didn't know where he was. And the warden find out that Jiro had no family, right? He was word of state. That means because he had no family and parents, no guardian, no cousin, no relatives, he is going to be watched by the state. You understand? Same as, let's say that when Rick doesn't have anybody, he's like an orphan, right? Then who is going to watch out for Rick? The state. Gwangju, she is going to watch out for your sake. The same thing for Jiro. Understood? But we don't have that in here in Korea, right? So the warden ordered Mr. Pendeski to destroy all of Jiro's records. Why? Because when the state was going to find out if they have lost Jiro, the warden and the Camp Green Lake will be in big trouble. Do you understand? So you have to understand what is a word of state. Word of state is a word that the state refers to a child who has no legal guardian, is under age 18. So you're under 18 and you have no family, parents, guardian, and whatever. You, a person, the Jiro, is under the legal protection of the courts. Do you understand? So I'm going to apply that here. So let's say Bella has nobody, she's an orphan, then the court of state, the state, Gwangju-si, and the court, 법원, is going to take care of you and your protection. You understand? Yes? That's what's happening with Jiro. Is that understood? Okay, what happens to a word of state? The state has the guardianship of the child, and the state welfare agency goal is to have the child adopted by a caring family. So same thing. Bella has no family; she's an orphan. Then Gwangju-si has to take care of Bella. But Gwangju-si is not a person, so Gwangju-si is going to hire a person to look out for or watch out for Bella. You understand? That's what's happening here in Jiro. Understood? Do you understand? But if you're under 18, they're not just going to protect and watch out for you. They still are going to try to find a family or home for you, Bella. But they're doing the same thing for Jiro. Does that make sense? Yes. And then, while the child is a word of state, all decisions, your decisions, what you want to do regarding to a child must be approved by a court. So, back to Bella. The court and the city, Gwangju City is going to do a lot of things for you, right? Yeah. And then your decisions, like big decisions, what you want to do, you can't do it because you're baby, you're under 18. So who's going to make the decisions for you? Gwangju City. Does that make sense? So same thing with Jiro. Understood? Understood? So when word of the state reaches the age of 19, you're becoming 19, you're free. You can do whatever you want because you're adult. He or she legally becomes an adult and no longer a word of state. You're free. You can go anywhere you want. You can make any decisions you want, right? But however, at certain situations, maybe a person over age 18, but still you are sick, mentally sick, or physically sick, you're handicapped, right? You understand? You're troubled person, then still the word of state makes decisions for you and can take care of it. Does that make sense? Understand? So you're 18, under 19, you're free, but still you're sick. You have to, sit on the wheelchair the rest of your life and you're handicapped, right? Then Kwangjushi has to take care of you too, still, because you are unable to do things like that. Is it understood? So who is going to look for zero now? Word of state, right? And if they come here in this place and try to find zero, who's going to be in trouble? Whoever owns the place. Who's that? Who owns this place? Camp Green Lake. Who owns the place? Warden. And she's going to be in trouble, right? So how do you get rid of that thing? How do you not get in trouble? How do you know if they're gonna come? Or because they're gonna come because that zero is belonging to that word of state, right? And what do you do? What do you do if you don't want to get in trouble? What do you think they're gonna do if you don't want to get in trouble? If Warden doesn't want to get in trouble, what do you think she's gonna do? She will? Huh? She will what? What do you mean she will cheat? What do you mean she cheats? If the word of state comes to this template, right? Because the word of state has to watch out for zero, right? Do you understand? And then what if they come and find zero? And he's not there. So I said it, the warden is going to get in trouble, right? And then all the counselors, right? So what do you think they're gonna do to not get in trouble? What do you mean hide zero? Zero is escape. What do you mean hide zero? Baby, think logically. What do you mean hide zero? He's escape. What do you think they're gonna do? That is one way, but the warden is not going to do that, right? Right? And then what is it? There is another option. What do you think she's going to do? Because she's evil. So what do you think she's going to do? Because they still cannot find zero because zero is not returned to the camp plate, right? Right? So what do you think the warden is going to do? She is going to do something. What do you think she's going to do? You have to find that out, okay? That's gonna be the key to everything. But she's going to do something, okay? To not get in trouble. So let's look at lesson 10. What do you know about homeless children? What do you think they need the most? What do you think they need the most? Home, shelter, right? And water. Okay, water is kind of like what? Food, right? They need shelter, home. Home is what they need, right? And the story, Stanley and Jiro faced the difficulties in surviving in the desert, right? Right? And what do you think people need to survive in the desert? What do you think we need? Water. Food. What else? If you can bring 5 items to survive in the desert, what can you bring? Water, food, and what else? Car or truck and tent might help. Yes. What else? Maybe tent or umbrella to block the sun. That's gonna be crucial. And what else? Yes. What else? Compass, maybe compass, right? How about like a shovel, right? Yes. Maybe you can dig and try to find more water or something, right? I think the shovel might be good because you can dig or you can dig and make a shed, right? Or you can protect yourself as a weapon, right? What else can you bring? Knife, right? Because you need to survive. You don't bring like a workbooks and golden keys and choo-choos and books to read. You're not on vacation, right? Something that's very long and harsh. Maybe you can use it as a weapon or dig something, right? Yes. What else?
I saw the food.
Match. Lighter.
Lighter is.
Yes. Like hot. Right? Maybe if you run out of water, maybe you can find dirty water but still boil something and cook, right? Hot, right? Yes, because you need to survive, right? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to look at how many chapters are we doing today?
29 to 31.
We are doing 20.
29 to 31.
Let me see, 29 to 31. That's it? Really? Yes, 20. We did it all the way 28, right? 29 to 31. So let's go back to the whole story. And you still need to find out the last question I asked you, right? It can find zero. Zero has not returned to Camden Lake. When the whole country, the state finds out that zero is not here, and they're gonna get in trouble, right? Warden and the counselors, right? And what do you think they're gonna do? Amy said, either they find zero and act like they protect and act like they take care of zero, but that's not the case. He's not coming back. You know that, right? So let's look at lesson 29. What's happening on lesson 29?
The cold weather.
Excellent. The weather gets
The
is it getting any cooler this year? Sure, the weather gets hotter. That means what? It's going to be very harsh for zero to escape. Well, he already escaped, right? It's gonna be very hard for zero to escape, and that means hard to excellent survive, right? Do you think he's coming back? I do not. And think about how do you think that he had survived for these days? He's not going to die, or he's not that because he's a main character, never die, right? And we have to think about it. Do you think that Stanley is going to try to find zero? Yes, right? Why? It's like YouTube. Zero and Stanley.
we're friends in the
Not just friends. Yes, not just best friend. They're the best boys. You understand? But like you will never let Amy down, right? That's gonna happen with Stanley. You know how Stanley is good, right? Yes, right? So whenever I read these chapters, I think of you now. You are like the Stanley. And you are like a Jew. You've done it once. Right? Right? But Stanley, one day, he's gone, Zero's gone, and Stanley sees what in the sky? Stanley looks at the sky and he sees something in the sky. Something sticks out. What?
Air became hazy.
Yes, and then he sees what?
No.
Excellent. Does that bring you a memory about mountain? Right? If only. Madame Gironi asked Stanley to carry her to the mountain. Do you think that's the same mountain? Yep. But there's something about this mountain. This mountain looks like what? It's not just a mountain. This mountain is very special. There's something very peculiar about this mountain. This mountain looks like something. The mountain looks like a giant fist with a thumb sticking out. You understand?
Yeah.
That's strange, right? And then Sandy also thinks about who now? His great-great-grandson. Great-great-grandfather, right? Because his great-great-grandfather found this mountain, right? And he was refugee on the area, just like Jiro. You understand? So now Jiro is escaped. He's thinking and he's looking at the thumb and he's thinking maybe Jiro is somewhere there, maybe or not. And he's thinking about his great-great-grandfather 110 years ago. What was it like for him to be abandoned and, roaming around that area? Because once his great-great-grandfather was a refugee on that area. You understand? Yeah? Okay. He's getting very emotional about Jiro and his great-great-grandfather about 110 years. You understand? Because it's very hot and sunny, you can see the view very clearly, right? So all of a sudden he thinks about that, right? And then chapter 30, what?
Oh, Lisa's birthday.
Whose birthday?
Lisa.
Right? And there's also big fight, right?
Yeah.
Yes, what big fight? Who attacks who? Who attacks who? Squid. Who attacks who? Zigzag attacks who? Who cares about her, right? There is a fight between boys, right? Right? And who's trying to break the things down? Arpit, because he's a black man and he's a big man, right? And then they would not stop. So who had a gun? Who had a pistol to fire at them? Pendeski, right? Right? And then who arrives? Who arrives at the scene? Who arrives at the scene? Yes. Right? And then what happened? Someone smashes. Someone smashes somebody and runs away. Who's that? Someone smashes somebody and runs away. Someone smashes Mr. Kandinsky. Who? Who smashes Mr. Kandinsky? Someone smashes on Mr. Kandinsky's face and runs away. Who's that? Somebody has the shovel and smashes Mr. Kandinsky's face and runs away. Zero. This chapter 30 is the time for Zero to escape. I said it chapter 29 because we all already know that Zero's escape, right? Plan. But chapter 30, Zero's finally escaped out of this place. He ran away, right? Now, you know what I mean? But Warden says, don't do anything about it. Why? She says not to do anything. Don't bother to look for Zero. Why? Because why? Only this place has water, right? Oh, she says, don't bother to find and look for him because he will come back because this is the only place that has water. You understand? He's gonna come back here because he's gonna look for food and water, right? Yes? And then chapter 1, what's happening on chapter 1? With a fight and Miss Pendeski and Warden did not have any care for the boys, Stanley got really upset, right? And Stanley concerned about who now? He worries about who now? He worries about what now? Stanley worries about what now? Zero. Baby, come on. He worries about Zero, right? And he wonders, let's go back to chapter 29. He wonders if Zero will ever travel around that. What place? Stanley wonders if Zero ever travels around what? Mountain, the God's thumb. Do you understand? Because the situation is very similar. Zero is refugee, right? And his great-grandfather was once refugee, right? And then he found this God's thumb, his father, and then when people found him, he went insane. When he was found, he was around that area. So maybe Stan is thinking about that too. Understood? And then you said chapter 32, we do it on Monday, right? Okay. So now do you understand what's happening here, right? So still you need to find out what do you think the warden will do when the word of state comes here and look for Zero. What do you think she's going to do? And now finally Zero broke out this place. He's finally, officially, unfortunately, he's a refugee, right? He's a refugee. He's a runaway. And the only difference between Zero now, before, he's just refugee, right? But back 110 would be running, black, slave, refugee. Understood? Okay. So now let's check your workbook, babies. Oh, it's good to see that. Oh, wait. Why? It's just small. Oops. Why is it not doing? Oh, I didn't do this one. How come? Why is it not doing it? Wait, hold up. Hmm? Okay, why is it not doing this? Okay. Mhm. Okay. I do it here. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Bella, do you have your phone? Can you take a picture of the answering pages and then send it to our Keto group? Keto. Yes. Somehow this sharing screen is not working.
One page.
Just every page, the answering page.
Right.
Yes. Thank you. Done? Mhm. Done? Okay. So in the movie, in the real movie, you know how Stanley is very heavy and big and ugly kind of like character in the story, and then Zero is kind of like that. But in the movie, since those two are the main characters, they're not like that. Stanley is kind of cute white boy. Zero is kind of really cute white boy. Okay, done. I can't wait to show you the video. Okay. Why is the time going so fast for this class? All the time. Why? Oh, wait, I'm so sorry about your difficult test score. Yes, sometimes, we're not perfect. Humans make mistakes, right? Yes. The way you told your mom was so funny. You're right, that's very important. Yes. Is your Wi-Fi working, baby? Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Do you have internet connection? Is that a folding phone?
Yeah.
That's cool. Samsung?
Yeah.
Kind of weird. It's like a broken phone kind of. Do you like that?
Yes.
Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Thank you. So what did Stanley see on the top of mountain peaks? Mountain peaks. Mountain peaks. When lightning lit up horizon. Mountain peaks. You can use the bird king. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so the bottom the lining of the
Giant fist.
yeah.
And then with the thumb sticking straight up like that. Right? Yes. Wow! Hammer. Hammer. Yes. Hammer. Oh, 4 kill. What was the word? Completely. Who said I found the refuge on God's thumb? I found refuge on God's thumb. Yes, Bill. Stanley. Amy.
Stanley's great grandpa Billy said that.
Yes, baby, Stanley was not in that mountain. He's at Camp Green Lake. He's nowhere near. We talked about this, right? Go, baby. One. Go. Okay. The other team hammer. Go ahead, baby. You have a hammer chance. What's your chance? Your chance. Wow! Make a wish. Big. You're gonna keep it? Wow. And then your number is out. Number Amy's. Okay. So how long had Stanley been at Camp Green Lake by the time it was a Zigzag's birthday? So how many days? One exact days. How long it has been? Yes, Belle. No?
He has been 46 days.
Are you sure? 46 means what? 1 month and 15 days or something? You sure? You sure about that? You're right, baby. 46 days. 1 month and 16 days. Go ahead, baby. 2. Go back. Wow. Oh my gosh. Why did Mr. Sir give Zigzag an extra carton of juice? Why? Do you think he was in love with Zigzag? Why? Do I hear something?
No, honestly, I just assume the situation. If Mr. Sir, it was because of his birthday.
Let it out. Let it out. Go down. Starting all over again. Purple. So how did Stanley feel while Jiro was digging his hole? How did he feel? So how did Stanley feel when Jiro was digging his hole for him? Mm.
Always felt awkward while the zero was taking his phone. Unsure of what to do.
Excellent. He felt very awkward, right? And unsure of what to do with himself. Oh. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead, 2 space 1, 2. Go ahead, 2 space 1, 2. The other teammate goes.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Keep it up, see.
Rocks in the paper, rocks in the paper. Rocks in the paper, rocks in the paper, rocks in the paper. Rocks in the paper, rocks in the paper, rocks in the paper. Or his friend.
Okay. No? No, my gosh. He's saving. So what did Jig suggest that Stanley get for his slave? So they're teasing Stanley having Zero as his black slave, right? Because Zero is digging a hole for Stanley. And Zigzag made a comment about something. Yes.
He thinks it is true that the Stanley's fault.
So Zigzag suggests that Stanley get something for his slave. That means slave means Zero. Suggest that do something to his slave Zero. Why this is not sharing? Because Stanley, made Zero dig a hole for him, right? So Zigzag said Stanley should get this. Yes, Tom.
Suggested that this could be
Huh? He'll get what?
just as a help you with cookie.
Okay, the thing is, do you think that Zigzag thought it was good thing to do? That Stanley had made Zero dig a hole? Huh? Then do you think that he said Stanley would get a good thing or bad thing? What bad thing? Zigzag suggests that Stanley get what for his slave? Yeah.
It was and Stan should take his place when he deserves to be at the head.
Bingo! Get a whip. Man. Get a whip. You understand? You understand? Right? Because from Zigzag's perspective, Stanley treating Zero like a black slave. Dig hole. So that's not right thing to do. Then Stanley should get a whip. Okay? Oh. Five. Full length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. R. The number of sorry.
The first story is one structure.
The number is higher than, greater than 5, less than 10. Okay. So why was Stanley glad that he would be digging his own hole for the rest of the day? Why? Finally, he was happy that he would be digging his own hole for the rest of the day. Why? Yes, baby.
Because maybe the other boys were living on it.
Excellent. Because not teasing anymore, because Zero is not digging a hole for him. Go, baby. On. Go back two. One more time. On. The other team make a wish.
May I use one?
Five. See.
Rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper.
Wow, you're defending good today. Wow, like the Captain America with the shield off. You had two make-a-wish shots, right? All right. So why did Mr. Pendensky tell Stanley to hit zigzag back? Hit it back. Why? Why? Why do you think yes?
Because he said because like elementary will fix the bully lesson.
Excellent. Teach the bully lesson. Teach him something. Wow. Told you, you are always the best when Jenny's not here. I don't know why, but that's the real 2,000 times two. So why did Mr. Pendansky fire his pistol into the air? Boom! Bam, bam! Why? Bang, bang! Why he fired the pistol? He did that to kill the warden? Yes. Don't you think that's too short? And it's not that. Boys are fighting and Yeah. No, baby. Not just read off anything they find. Understand the question and read. Yes, Amy.
Because unfit president to them to convict them from their trouble.
What I what?
Unfit president to them being convicted from their trouble. So that's the one in different therapy.
You're getting close, but no. Someone else. With Jiro and the birthday boy. Kind of see. There's a scene between Jiro and the birthday boy. Yes, Amy.
If they meet the occasion to offensive correctly targeted the partners and the block in
No. Amy, oh, Belle. And
40 of 6.
and the boys were fighting, right? But this time he had a gun to stop because it's not just they were fighting and choking, something else.
Also, there's just a little hint.
Amy,
Because you're going to.
excellent. There is going to be some type of murder sin involved here, right? See, fighting, but he had to pull out his pistol and fire it because Zero was going to kill Zero. You understand? He had an arm around his neck and was going to kill him, choke him to death or something. Oh, baby. Five. This one, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card. The number is greater than 3, less than 10. 8, 7. So what did Zero do when Mr. Pendesky handed him the shovel? Yeah.
Zero is representing, so.
Excellent. We talked about this. He smashed Pendesky his face, and after he did that, and he did what? Bingo. This is what triggered Zero. Okay, the big fight, right? Go, baby. Wow, Amy, you're thinking very sharp today, baby. One, roll the dice. 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come. Almost there. The other team in the game changed. So why didn't the warden want the counselors to shoot Zero? You know, he was maybe, can you imagine the scene? He hit Mr. Pendesky with the shovel and then he ran. And then why she did not tell the counselors to shoot Zero? Why? Yes.
Because she thought that can't escape because there was no water.
Yep.
Because water dogs will come back because they were waiting on the water.
That too, right? He couldn't go anywhere because this is the only place that has water, right? And plus, the last thing that she needed or they needed was an investigation. Investigation means if you shoot him, then he's damaged or injured or he might die, right? And then who's going to come here? Police. And they will investigate the situation and who's in trouble then? The warden. She didn't want to cause any trouble. Let him go. You understand? So what did the warden tell the 6 remaining members, the boys of Group D, before she left? She told them what? Yeah. Yes. I expect 7 holes. You fill that 1 more hole. Oh, baby. Sticky meat together. Sorry. So why were the warden and Mr. Serpentesky waiting for Stanley at his tent? Why? They were all 3 of them were waiting Stanley at his tent. Why? Today might be the first day we finish everything. Isn't that amazing? We got 19 or 20 questions, right? First day. What? Why they were waiting him at the tent? What do you think they wanted from Stanley? Oh, you're gonna grow your hair out? Gonna grow it out? Yeah. I like it. Amy, no, cut it, right? Why? What do you think they wanted from Stanley? Okay, Amy has stayed from this. Right? I continue. Why?
We're best friends, so we're the stay with you. Because we want to have some personal conversation.
And
No, then
excellent. See, I come to you because I want to know where Amy is, because you're best friends, right? You're always giving hints and she's catching it. She's a fisherman now, right? I come to you to find out where Amy is and more questions because you are best friends, right? That makes sense? Because they are very close, right? So what did the warden want Mr. Pendansky to do with Jiro's records? Amy,
Mr. Kaminsky wanted to destroy all of the records.
this is what I said. She wants him to destroy his records just in case the ward of state comes here, agent, a person comes here and finds out about Jiro. Destroy means gone, so they don't know anything about Jiro or Jiro ever existed this place. Understood? Going.
Six.
It's oh, yeah. Last one. Go.
Box in the paper, box in the paper.
Wow, defending. She's captain. Oh, you may use it. Whoa. Wow. Angry man. Go. Stays there. Oh, yes. Last one. Mhm. Go. Boop, 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 boop. So what do you want? Do you want to make a wish or do you want to get the golden keys?
Still, the other two make a wish. Everything.
You can still make a wish from other thing, yeah.
Very important.
Smart. Smart, smart. I've never thought about that. Wow. I never thought about it. Now it makes sense. You should do that. Oh, go.
Paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper.
Oh, hold on. You want to do the Roxy or card?
Card.
Oh, I think my heart is about to pump out. Captain, higher, lower. Seven. 6 minutes.
Nice.
Okay. Three. Mhm. Do you want to do the card or Roxy? Okay. Captain, higher, lower.
Lower.
Lower hands. Last one. Two didn't count. The last one always counts, right? Yes. Card? Roxy? Go ahead.
Rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper.
Okay. Yes, we can do that.
Mine is make a wish.
Yes. That's Jenny 4 and then 3. What do you want to do? What? Roxy.
Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper.
That's nice though. 4 and 3. So what was the real reason that Warden made the boys today? What was the real reason? Belle, go ahead.
For something that they belong to kissing out loud.
Excellent. That's the key point. You see? Carl. What is the real reason that I go like this? Okay, then. That's not the real reason. You could do it without my hand. But look at you. Look at you. Right? Yes. Oh. Is it one more time? Yes. Go 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card. Let's see there. Number is greater than 3, less than 10. Okay. You got it, baby. Make a wish or golden keys, whatever you want. Yes, keep it. That's 4. 4. Okay, how did Zero feel about the emails? Roxy,
Rock, scissors,
3.
rock, scissors, paper. 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 Rock, scissors, paper.
Mm-hmm.
He hated digging holes.
Yes, in fact, he hated digging. Go, Amy. So where was Zero living when he was arrested? Right, you 3 go.
Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, he was, I don't know what it is. And the
Streets, on the streets, right? Oh. Two. Ever go. So why did the warden want to destroy all Zeros? Yes, you 3, Roxy.
rock, scissors, paper. It was because she don't want anyone in his office to know he was here.
Yes. Right? Five. This is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, mystery box. Make a wish. Wow. Yes. You're lucky. You have more make a wish than this team now. We finished everything for everything that I prepared for you guys. That's unbelievable. I think I'm gonna do plus minus 1 homework because you guys did amazing job without Jenny. Without Jenny, I think that's the key thing. With Jenny, without Jenny, right? Unbelievable. So who's team?
What was
Is that going to be? Okay, Minnie? Okay. Let's go, baby. Roxy. Okay. Oh. Last one. That's too hard.
Yes.
Captain higher lower. Go. Higher. I'm gonna say goodbye to Jenny. Jenny, we're gonna share the pages from the workbook and check our group cat talk. And I hope that you feel better. Everybody, bye, Jenny. We all miss you. Bye bye.